On this channel, I have posted some ways to make money online and different things like dog walking and stuff like that. But on my channel trailer, I promise to talk about the good and the bad. So this video is going to be my experience with penny stocks. And hopefully if you're looking to invest in penny stocks, this video will help you make a better choice. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. Cybersecurity is my full-time day job. But I'm going to tell you about my experience with penny stocks, the good and the bad. And at the end of this video, which you'll probably be able to figure out before then, I'll let you know, is penny stocks something that I would recommend people to invest in. So starting off with my experience with penny stocks. So my goal ultimately is to build enough wealth to be able to afford a house on the lake. Now, I grew up on the lake and I would love to make it back there at some point in time. But in order to do that with the current housing market prices, I needed to come up with a lot of money fast. So I started researching ways to make money fast online. And I came across this Reddit group called Wall Street Bets. Now, for those of you who don't know, Wall Street Bets is how do I put this? It is like the Wild West of the stock markets. It's meme stocks. It's how GameStop exploded. Just a ton of people dump a ton of money into companies that are failing, and because a ton of people are buying the stock, it makes the price go up, and then more people buy because the price is going up, and it just shoots up to where it's way overvalued, and then it comes crashing back down, and then everyone that bought at the bottom gets rich, and everyone that's at the top, they just lose everything. Well, I was like, let me invest in some stocks that are trending on there. So there was this one stock I invested in, and I invested, it was like $1,000. I was like, let me just do this, and it went from $1,000 to, I want to say it went up maybe 300% that day. So had I sold at the end of the day, I would have been sitting at $2,000 or $3,000 profit in one day. In one day, I would have made $3,000 in the stock market. I said, once I got to the end of the day, I was like, there's no way that I'm selling the stock because tomorrow it's going to do the same thing. It's going to shoot right back up. Well, it didn't. Before it opened for trading, it crashed. And then by the time the market opened up, I sold it and I had lost like $100. So it went from being worth $3,000 or $4,000 to worth like $900. So I lost money on that, and that was rough. That was not something I enjoyed. But I was like, well, let me keep looking into stocks and seeing what stocks I can invest in that'll make me a ton of money fast. So that's when I started looking at stocks, penny stocks in particular. And from all the research that I was doing, penny stocks, you can buy them for a penny to I think it's 0.0001. So like 1/100th of a penny. And like if you buy it for a penny and then the next day it's now worth 2 pennies, you have doubled your investment. So I can invest in Google, but it's highly unlikely that Google is going to double in price in one day. Whereas penny stocks, they can shoot up, I don't know, 3,000% in a week. Like it's possible, it happens. So if you invest, let's say $100, you can turn that into $1,000 in a week. But you can also lose it all in a week. Most penny stocks lose money, unfortunately. I found this one green energy stock called OZOP. It's OZSC is the ticker number. If you want to look at it, it went up. It went from being like a penny to like 49 cents in like a month, which is crazy. I bought it kind of close to the top. Well, today, I want to say 2 years later, it's worth, last I checked, 0.006. So not even like, not anywhere close to even a penny. So I had invested, here comes the worst part. I had invested roughly $10,000 in that stock. $10,000 is what I had invested in that stock. What's that $10,000 worth that you might say? So I bought it around like, I don't know, 45 cents a share. And it's now worth 0.006 or 0006. So my investment today is worth about $50. $50. The $10,000, poof, gone. I kept looking at calculators. Man, if it goes up to $1, I'm going to double my money. I'm going to have $20,000. It's going to be great. And then it's going to go up even more and even more and even more. And I'm just going to have so much money and everything's going to be wonderful. And I'll be rich. I'll be able to buy my lake house in a couple months and everything's perfect. This is a foolproof investment. Nope. That's not how it happened at all. So this very much is a story about how I lost $10,000 in penny stocks. The company never went bankrupt. It was a pump and dump, which is when people hype up a stock a lot and then you'll hear about it, you'll invest in it, and then a ton of people will start selling, and then you'll lose everything. And it's rough. It is not fun. I would not recommend it. So that's my story with penny stocks. You have to be incredibly careful with any investing and any stocks in general. Never invest more money than you're willing to lose. So the $10,000 that I had invested, thankfully, it was not my life savings. It didn't impact my life when I lost it. Other than like, that I really wish I would have had that $10,000 back. But I was still able to put food on my table, pay my bills, all that kind of stuff. So if you have money to play with and you just want to see what happens, then investing in penny stocks may be worth it to you. It may not. I mean, you just have to do your own research and figure out if it's something that is worth it to you. Because let me be the one to tell you that when you're looking on the internet and you see all these screenshots of people with their Robinhood account balance being, $5,000 shooting up to $50,000, those are not the majority of people. That's not the majority of what happens to people who invest in risky stocks like penny stocks. Most people aren't going to post, hey, I lost $10,000. Here I am posting a video about how I lost $10,000 because I feel like it's important to get that out there. To know that not everything that you see is going to be a great opportunity to make money. So that's why I created this channel, is because I want this to be a place for people to come together to be able to build wealth and get ideas for how to make extra money, side hustles, and those kind of things. So I'm curious if any of you watching this video have ever lost any money in the stock market. Leave a comment below if you're comfortable and let me know how much money you've lost, or if you've been one of those lucky people and have made a butt ton of money in the stock market. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know. Be like, hey, I made $20,000 last year in the stock market. I mean, that would be really cool. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Be careful when it comes to investing, and I'll see you in the next one.